Hello everyone. Well, I finally got round to doing this video about gallium because it's such an interesting metal. Got my lab coat on. Actually, I wore this in my undergraduate days. Now I've got some lovely samples of gallium. Go up close like that. You can see the little beads. And empty some bits out here. Look. See, they're like. Now, you must not put gallium near any other metal because it readily forms amalgams with many metals. Gallium scientists, view it as a safe metal to handle. It does leave a slight stain on your hands. Now I just want to put some in my hand to see it melting. It's quite a sunny day outside, but fairly warm in here, so let's start playing around with it if I can. See, it's supposed to melt in the palm of your hand. Not having much success at the moment. Maybe my hands are cold. No, only joking. Yeah, while I'm waiting for that to melt, just point out, gallium has got a low melting point of 29.76 degrees centigrade and a boiling point of around 2400 degrees centigrade. And as such, it's got the largest range from melting point to boiling point of any metal. Another unusual property of gallium is that, like water, it expands when it freezes. Usually everything else gets smaller when it freezes, but gallium, like water, expands when it freezes. So that means that if you've got some liquid gallium and you put it into a tight container, the container, if it is likely to crack, the gallium isn't going to stop expanding, it's just going to crack the casing, whether it's glass or whatever it is. I wouldn't put this stuff near glass though, because it makes a shiny mirror out of the glass. So now it's starting to melt. Yes, so gallium can be used to form amazing mirrors, used in electronic circuits, LEDs and semiconductors, and thermometers. Also used in nuclear medicine tests. So now you can see that that's starting to get a bit squishy. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, mine. Oh, my arm's going to ache here. So as I say, it's viewed as a safe metal to handle in its liquid state. So it's a good alternative to mercury, which is very poisonous, because mercury has got a vapour which you can't see but poisonous, so you don't want to fool around with mercury. So this is melting, it's melting, not very quickly, but it is melting. Group 13 of the periodic table, eat your heart out. I would also point out that even though it's considered a safe metal to handle, some of its compounds can be very poisonous. That is definitely melting now, yeah, but a lot longer than I thought. It's good, yeah. Wow. My hands feel sweaty as well. It's weird, isn't it? When it's melted, I'm going to suck it up into this syringe. That's cool, isn't it? That came with the gallium samples. 50 grams for, I don't know, about £20, something like that. Something like that, and that's not too bad, is it? I never knew about gallium when I was at school. Wow, it's really interesting though. Oh, look at that. So forget about mercury, because that's very poisonous. If you want to handle liquid metal, gallium is a safe alternative. As I say, it does stain your hands a little bit, so I'm going to have to wash that off in a minute. Now I know that gallium's got a very low melting point, but it's still a little bit high for the UK. So there are many alloys of gallium with another metal which result in the alloy having a more manageable melting point. That's amazing, isn't it? I've got to keep everything on this plastic board. You've got to plan everything with chemistry. You've got to know what you're doing. Oh, trying to get that last little bit to melt.